So what do you do for a living?
I do OF.
Bitches be out here 22 and 23 ready to settle down with a nigga. Like, bitch, go be a hoe.
Like, am I even gonna remember how to hook up with someone? It was stupid because I literally do porn for a living.
Go be a hoe. Go start an OnlyFans, live your life, make money off of weird men, give your body to so much different people. That's the advice that a lot of these women be giving other women, younger women. These women in this video are gonna show you the problem with society and women. Make sure to like this video, comment, and subscribe.
Bitches be out here 22 and 23 ready to settle down with a nigga. Like, bitch, go be a hoe. Leave that to them old hoes. Talking about some I'm ready to cook home, cook meals, stay home and all day. What? Bitch, go hoe.
These bitter rant through older women that give younger women advice are the problem. Because this is the product you get when you listen to these older women.
Oh my gosh. So what do you do for a living?
I do OF.
OF. How much you bring in a month?
In a month? At least like 10 racks.
How many subscribers you got?
I have about like 670.
You're gonna be absolutely astonished when you hear her age and how old she is. Later in the video, this world is absolutely cooked.
He's so nice and he's the guy that I should want, but it's like I need a little bit of like a you're going to send me to the psych ward, and it's just not giving that.
And then later in her life, she's gonna be like, where did all the good men go?
Lily Phillips, you got the nice bunda in the world. Lily Phillips, I want you to be my girl. Lily Phillips.
We live in a society where a woman can hook up with a bunch of men and get famous for it.
Hi, my name's Addie. I'm going to teach you how to fix the engine on a 330i. Actually, I don't know how to fix the engine, but for $3.99, you can see my plate.
You haven't even remotely lived your life yet and you already messed it up.
The dude for like 200 bucks. Yeah. For like a quickie.
How long did it last?
In 5 seconds. Like what the fuck? I've sent feet pic before.
How much they pay for him?
He gave me 50 bucks for it. For one pic. Just for one picture, and he's...
If that's your girl, you better run.
What do you think goes down at a bachelorette?
A lot of dirty things.
So maybe some dildos, you know.
Maybe a little bit of cheating on your husband. Just a little bit. Minimal. Maybe kiss.
And the next video will confirm exactly what they're saying.
I think the first time I did something without you was...
Your bachelorette party?
Yeah, my bachelorette party. So I went to Nashville for my bachelorette party with some of my girlfriends, and he had given me essentially like a hall pass. I met a guy off of Tinder while I was there and hooked up with him. It was kind of cool because we took like pictures and videos and like FaceTimed him while we were actually having... So he was still included with it.
You get to watch from a distance.
Yeah, so you got to watch from a distance.
Be a part of the experience.
Yeah, and that was my first time, like solo experience of like having without him.
Cuck final boss of all cuckery. Goes to show you, many women, not all of them, but many, will do you wrong on the bachelorette party.
We're just asking if height matters in a guy.
Yeah,
we're gonna ask you your body count. Wait, how old are you?
You obviously are going.
You almost have the same amount of bodies as you do years of life.
What's your body count?
0.
I feel like girls don't want a virgin.
A real woman and has great morals will wait for her man.
When it's time for her to have a husband, she will tell that husband her body count's 3.
In her message, I say, how far are you? She said, I'm 10 minutes away, and she sent me this video, yeah? And now look, she sent it to someone else. Love you, you look so good. Thank you, my love, I miss you. How can you trust anyone in this way? You can trust no one.
Can't be trusted.
Nothing beats a Jet2 holiday. And right now, you can save £50 per person. That's 200.
Absolutely zero common decency.
At the club, and no one knows that I just came from having a threesome. Literally half an hour ago, I was being face fucked, and now I'm here.
Say it with me. She belongs to the streets.
I will sue you. You know who the fuck I am?
And who the fuck are you?
That's how you talk to a woman.
Let your boyfriend grab you. Let your boyfriend grab you.
You wanna f me, bro?
I'm not fighting a woman, guys.
Let's f***ing go. Take me.
No, I'm not fighting a
Yeah,
female.
you're cool. Yeah,
I
so
don't want
shut
you
your
to...
f***ing mouth. I will sue you. You know who the f I am? I know people. That's who the f
oh my
I
god.
am. Oh,
I've
you
seen you on
fucking...
TikTok. I've seen you on...
Oh,
I'm
right,
such a big
TikTok.
fan.
Blow my dick. You don't know who the f I am?
She has a... Oh, this is 2025. She is probably trans.
So someone should be rude to me and I should just sit there and take it because I'm a man?
He was like, we should date. And I was like, no. And he's like, yeah, we'd be good. And I was like, no. And then I like jokingly told my younger sister who had met him, and she was like, "Oh, he's so great. He's amazing. He's such a nice guy." And I was like, yeah, that's exactly it. Like, I can't be with a guy that's nice. So then I was like, fine. Like, I'll give him a shot. And then I was like, he's amazing.
Yeah, but you prefer the guy that'll make you a single mom, right? Because it's more adventurous.
Like, it's silly to me, but when people say we're not talented,
No,
and
you're
I
not.
think
You're as good as sucking cock. Your sister made you guys famous for it, and here you are 10 years later reaping the benefits of your sister being exposed publicly in front of the whole entire world. You're disgusting. You're the whore of Babylon. That's what you are. You're fucking whores of Babylon.
Have I ever had somebody from my personal life try to book me as a full-service sex worker? Yes. And I've done story times on this before on my old account, so I'm gonna retell you the story. There's actually 2 different times this has happened.
And you're willingly telling this to the internet like this is not something to be ashamed of.
It might be a weird take, but every once in a while, if it's been a second since I've hooked up with someone, like more than 3 days, I get worried that I'm gonna forget how to do it. I'm like, am I even gonna remember how to hook up with someone? Which is so stupid because I literally do porn for a living. But it still happens. I freak myself out every time.
I pray that everyone that's watching my videos find a good wife, because God forbid you get this girl as your wife. Well, that definitely helped.
And from right away, I called my manager to tell them I was uncomfortable. And instead of the supportive producer and the supportive manager that I had experienced when I was signing my contract, I got told that I was being difficult and that if I was going to continue to make money in this industry, that I was gonna have to learn how to behave.
No one's gonna feel bad for you because you knew exactly what you signed up for.
It's hot, that's what I have to do. See, put this air down there. It's hot. I put this air down here so I can cool it out.
You actually look like a
Who? No, who the f*** asked?
You're a loser.
Wipe off your makeup and then look in the mirror and then you'll realize who the loser is. Don't talk to a girl like that. I believe in equality. Talk shit, you get it back.
Shut the f*** up.
I believe in equality.
Say one more thing about the
Is that a death threat?
Hey, what's happening? I'm gonna be the judge. He's talking to this girl disrespectfully. What did he say?
So she called me ugly and I said just because you have 10 bodies doesn't make you a 10.
That's fair game.
Fair game.
Listen, they trying to put on for the whole.
If you can't handle the heat, get out the kitchen.
I started going on dates last August. It is also August. So I've been consistently dating for a year now. And I don't have a boyfriend. But let me tell you what I do have. I have a financial advisor. I have a physical therapist. I have a CEO to get investment and business advice from. I have a plastic surgery doctor. I have a man who fixed my car for me. So while I don't have a boyfriend, I do have many other professions now in my back pocket.
Goal while you're dating is to find a man, not get ran through by a bunch of them.
You keep your ex's nudes on your phone?
I keep every dick pic I've ever been sent, and I'll take pictures of them with my iPad so that they don't know I screenshotted them.
Wait, hold on. Wait. You keep your ex's nudes on your phone?
Absolutely, 100%.
And what do you do with them? You play with yourself with them?
No, what if they ever fuck me over, you know? You gotta keep it just in case. Send his dick pic to the group chat. All of my friends.
And do they rate the picture?
I usually don't ask for a rating.
And just like that, she actively told on herself.
I went through a divorce, and then I started dating after that. And it's like, well, if going out on a date with a guy makes me a slut, then that's just what I'm gonna be.
I don't think going out on a date makes you a slut, but having sex with different men makes you a slut.
Well, what does it make you if you have sex with different women?
A slut maker.
Me and my ex get into an argument. So we get into this fight, and basically he asked me why I wouldn't do something, like, or why I wasn't like taking him serious or paying attention to him about some shit he was trying to say. I can't really remember, but I told him I cannot take you seriously because you don't pay any of my fucking bills. That's why I'm not taking shit that you're saying seriously. This motherfucker gonna say this is why women end up alone.
But you do not hear men disrespecting their girl because they don't pay shit in the house. This woman deserves to be alone. I can 100% guarantee you it's her own house too.
Don't know if I'm allowed to say this on camera, but my ex's best mate, probably.
Craziest thing you've done or seen in Zante?
I've seen it all
on our road, and she also jumped in the pool naked with a man.
I don't know if I'm allowed to say this on camera, but just say it. My ex's best mate, probably.
Nah, that's disgraceful. That, you have gone down in my books, you little shit. That's fucking vile.
Though, is it? It's his fault, not mine.
It's the best friend's fault, not hers.
Surely it's his fault, not mine.
Really, but anyway.
And how is it the best mate's fault when you're supposed to be loyal to your man?
What's the freakiest thing you've ever done?
You don't want to know.
Tell me.
It's really bad.
Just
I don't
say
even
it.
think I can say it on here.
Of course you can say it.
Okay. Yikes. Okay, one time I had a cuck, he's my ex-boyfriend now, and he watched me with his friend.
I'm telling you, these men are not men nowadays, because I don't know how you can watch your girl get her cheeks clapped. Here's some more women regretting doing corn.
On porn sets, like, this is agonizing. This is painful, what someone is having to go through as they get the shots that they need for that particular piece of content. This is somebody who is having to endure for hours on end. It's extremely painful for them, and oftentimes they get lured in with an exorbitant amount of money that they're being offered to go be on set, and they really don't understand what then is going to be needed.
No one held a gun to your head and said, do it. You did it willingly. And now we're back to why society is cooked.
What's the weird request you get from there?
The weirdest request I've gotten? Some guy wanted a picture of my shit.
Sick fucks. Of your did you do it?
No.
How much was he paying though?
He wanted to pay. It's because the most you can pay is $200 on OnlyFans, and I was not trying to send a picture of my shit for $200.
You can't put your Snapchat?
I could, yeah, but I just didn't.
200 for a pic of your shit?
Shit, I would have done it.
By you having fans, you think you're wifey material?
No. I could be once I'm over and done with it, yeah.
When do you plan to quit on it?
I'm already 21. I've been doing this since I was 18. I already want to quit. I want to get into real estate. So.
These are what these older women are encouraging these young girls to do. And she thinks she's gonna easily get married after she's done. No.
Girl in our friend group ruins everything by sleeping with another girl's boyfriend. Check. It's literally you.
What?
You're literally caught. You slept with Carson's boyfriend, so.
I did not do that.
You literally did. We literally know there's cameras. You're literally caught. She's on her way over right now. You're literally caught up right now. Because you're literally caught up. Like, we literally have proof.
How do you guys?
You're literally running away.
You're literally running away. No, I just don't need this shit from you guys because I thought you were my friends.
We thought you were our friend too, but you're literally ruining. Okay, whatever. She's really psycho. So. Really?
I thought the Carson's boyfriend liked me better than her. He said she was boring. So.
Are you?
Absolutely zero accountability.
Men fixate a lot on someone's past because they feel that another man can permanently taint a woman. You don't have that power.
You don't think
a man cannot permanently
damaged,
taint me?
But a lot of women are they've had relationships that have completely changed their personalities, the way they trust a man, the way they view men in general. I feel like you can be in a messed up relationship that can really mess you up.
But I feel like when it comes to past and a man focusing on what happened 5 years ago or what man you slept with or what guy you were with, that is thinking when this man stuck his penis in her, she no longer has value. We're the whores, but who are we all fucking? But the truth of the matter is, it's like, if you meet somebody that makes sense, whether they have a kid, whether they've been with someone publicly, why miss out on potential love of your life just because some guy dated her and it didn't work out?
That's probably the mature mindset.
Just remember, if a woman talks like this, most likely she's ran through.
I said, you know what? I'm gonna go to this gangbang. I'm gonna go to it. Then I go into the gangbang. So there was like a lot of guys there. Like a lot of
How many people total?
Oh man. I think there was like 20 people there. It was
All for 20 people for one gangbang.
Yeah.
There were only one girl?
There were two, I remember.
Okay.
And then I just went ahead and, I was able to perform. It was just really awkward.
I was going to say, did you feel uncomfortable at all?
I felt uncomfortable, but I enjoyed it because she actually could sense that I was like really anxious.
Yeah.
And then eventually I just focused on her. It was absolutely crazy because I went to more. I was very interested at that point. I would be going to those gangbangs. People said, oh, you know, you could be like a performer. I wanted to do something like on legitimate sets, like not this.
Yeah.
It was fun, but I just really didn't care for it anymore.
Right.
Men that go to these are a big part of the problem too. You guys are weird.
This horny hen got caught banging a dildo in 4K.
Hi. Excuse me, sir. I'm not dressed.
Well,
Can I get dressed, sir?
You are also under arrest right now.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Can I have the charge, please?
Oh, that would be indecent exposure.
I'm in my private car with you to search warrant for.
You have pants? Why don't you get them on?
I do. I actually do have pants, sir.
Okay, get them on.
Sir, I actually urinated. I have incontinence, so I was going to change the process of taking them.
Okay.
You'll find that out later.
Okay.
Did you have a warrant to search me with a...
No, you're under arrest, though. There's a lesser expectation of privacy in your vehicle.
I will require a sergeant's warning.
A what?
I will require a sergeant's warning.
A sergeant's warning? Well, good thing I'm a sergeant. You're under arrest.
Fantastic. I'd like your handcuffs.
Would you like to get pants on?
I would like to try. Would you like to get your hand off my car?
No, because you're not going anywhere right now.
No, sir. You're here.
Can you hand me the keys there?
I can put those. You don't have a search warrant for those keys. I'm a defense attorney. I enjoy doing stuff like this. So I'd like to see your signed search warrant before you take me into custody.
I'm asking you to get pants on
I would
before
like
you take
to.
me into custody.
I would like to. Sorry. I have incontinence. I was raped as a teenager. Sorry. I was raped as a teenager. Does that count as a defense? Why are you here?
Why don't you just do this shit at home? You're really this addicted that you have to do it in public?
What's your name? Juliana. No, what's your real name? Juliana. What's your real name?
Roberto.
And what's your name?
Marco! Keep telling you guys that you need to be careful out here. You don't know who you're truly talking to.
Like, you're such a major green flag that I'm like, I can't.
Yeah, that's okay. But thank you so much for saying that.
No, I love the way you interacted with everyone. You're so polite and like, you're just down for like the criticism as well. But I think it's like too much of a green flag that I'm like, oh my God, I'm gonna ruin you.
No worries, no worries.
Wait, so you're saying he's too perfect, therefore you're gonna reject him?
Yeah.
Understood.
Makes sense,
I'm gonna be your heartbreak.
More examples of women not knowing what they want.
Absolutely, I have caught things. I had to learn a lot of lessons the hard way when I started in the lifestyle. One of those lessons is that if they cannot stay hard using protection, they're playing raw with everybody. And that only leads to one thing.
Now you might be wondering, why on earth is she talking this way? Let me show you why.
I got my guts arranged last weekend. It was fantastic. Loved every minute of it. I think I had 5, and some of them were really big. And I wasn't sore the next day. And I blame it on this, that I wasn't sore. This stuff was amazing. I just like put a little bit on my fingers and like rubbed it around down there before and after each one, and yeah, it takes out the inflammation. It makes
And she has a lot more nastiness that I will cover in next video, so make sure you subscribe.
And finally I decided that this was my year. I've never really been afraid to try something out, and once I kind of set my mind to something, I gotta do it, and I gotta do it well.
What do you think? You be okay? Oh yeah. Yeah, I think you'll do great at it. Just seem cautious.
Yeah. It's great having a new crew here. I mean, these guys all seem to be fitting in really well. If I'm going to get double the gold this year, I need these guys to work out. So far, so good. Leah, stop! Is Leah okay? Where is she? Is she out of the truck?
Yeah, sure, already out. Yeah. Back here.
It was scary.
You all right?
I stopped in time.
At Duncan Creek, Greenhorn rock truck driver Leah Turnbull has crashed into the 20-foot deep tailings pond.
I'm fired, aren't I? Is it really, really bad, or?
I could go ahead and abolish her from ever touching one of those again. To end off this video, we got another interesting Tinder find. Now, today's video, we don't know her name, but we know she's 30. She lives in Dallas, Texas. Mother of 2, beauty lover, knows her worth. That's already a red flag. Before you slide in my DMs, hear what I require. Red flag number 2. Rent, $10,000 a month. Kids, need 2 girls, want handbag and travel. She's already listing off things for me not to swipe right on her. Utility bill, $3,500. Like, what are you running, a mega mansion? You only got 2 kids and you have $3,500 worth of utility bills? Car, a new Range Rover with insurance. Oh my God. Not even worth a 2002 Honda Civic. Hair, $2,000 a month. Like, what the hell are you braiding? Your pubic hairs too? Nails, $1,500 a month. Personal allowance, $7,700 a month. Groceries, $3,000 a month, non-refundable. Crazy part is she's probably dead serious about this fucking shit. And what do you get? Used up pum-pum and 2 kids that are not yours. So with all that being said, would you take the time and wife her up? Tell me why and why not. If you're new to my videos, make sure you like this video, comment, and subscribe, and you already know. And I'm out. Damn, you made it this far in the video. I got one more bonus video for you. Comment top G if you made it this far.
This one's rough, man.
I act like I don't know what's going on. Don't make it so obvious. I can't look.
Stop wifing up broads who do not respect you, because I know there was 100 other red flags you completely ignored before she did this. But this type of woman really tests your respect as a man. Are you gonna leave her after she just did that and disrespect you in front of the whole entire club? Or are you gonna stay with her? Anyways, guys, I'm out.